There's a thread on Twitter. Another reminder of the women we considered thick in the 2000s. And this is Lisa Ray. As you know, Lisa Ray is beautiful. And in the early 2000s, she was considered the definition of thick.
No,
another one of our 2000s thick icons is J.Lo, whose booty was super duper duper praised as being juicy and big and thick and dump truckish. As well as these video vixens right here who were notoriously known for being thick. And to the point they thought their bodies were fake. People were accusing them of having fake bodies back then. Early days. Which is just another day on Twitter. Everyone's having discourse. However, I noticed in the comments that people don't believe these tweets. There are people who are like, y'all just be saying anything. This isn't true. This isn't thick. And it's important to note that a lot of these people were not born yet, or they were babies in this era. I'm not here to convince you that beauty standards were different back then. I'm not here to convince you that this was considered fat in the early 2000s, and that this beautiful body was considered unhealthy in the early 2000s. What I am here to do is just remark on how quickly the conversation and culture can change. All it takes is 20 years to completely erase an ideal, a thought, a pattern, behavior, the way we treat people, the way we talk about people. And that's important to remember moving forward, to avoid erasure, and also to get rid of some of this toxic behavior that we praise in culture now. It doesn't take much to reshift a narrative and to change a paradigm. Being an early pioneer in the body positive movement and watching it evolve into body neutrality is humbling. It's an honor. Watching the definition of thick go from J.Lo to Beyoncé to Tacarra to Precious Lee has been a dream to watch.
What the fuck is she
This is a reminder
talking about?
that there's always going to be a new conversation. There's always going to be a new fight. And every movement offsets the next movement. The status quo is meant to be pushed. It's meant to be evolved. So if you feel like the outlier, or if you feel like you not like everybody else, keep being yourself and watch the world catch up with you.
No.
Everybody will catch up with you when you lose that goddamn foot to diabetes.
Let me. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. So let me say something. Let me go ahead, Cuddy. No, because I start. You go.
Oh my God! I thought we were scrapping this one, but go ahead, man.
No.
Here's the thing, man. She keeps talking about how the definitions changed. No, they haven't.
They have not. They have not.
You a big girl that can move on stage, so everybody's praising you because everybody's fat now. But you're fat. You're not thick. You know, Megan Thee Stallion is thick.
Megan Thee Stallion is thick.
Stop trying to include yourself in this like you Dylan Mulvaney yourself. All right, that's not a woman. You not thick.
You're not thick.
Yeah,
because
you lucky COVID didn't claim your ass. You know, like this unhealthiness. You're not doing anyone a service.
Go. My thing is, go to your doctor. Go to your doctor and have him explain to you your size compared to who you consider was thick in 2000 to 2020.
Right.
Just go to your doctor and see what he has to say once you get on that scale and let you know about the body mass. This is considered healthy. This is considered morbidly obese. That's it. There is no evolution of thick. That's not evolution.
You know what? I have a problem with her saying any fucking thing. This is the same motherfucker that did it. This is the same fucking person that did a TED talk on fucking twerking. If she ain't talking about twerking, she's crying because motherfuckers keep calling her fat, which you are fat. It's a word in the dictionary. This is nothing nobody made up. I'm tired of people using this fucking word toxic, and I'm tired of listen, dudes came up with the word thick to describe a woman who had thick legs and a thick ass, not fat, shapely, nice, appealing, all of those womanly wows that men like: breast, ass, legs, not Look at the back meat on this motherfucker. You remember the Dairy Queen? You remember when the Dairy Queen cone, when they would make the little circle at the top and the rolls and shit? Tell me this motherfucker don't look like a Dairy Queen cone. Like she don't look like a cone, right? A little waffle cone.
We know what we're looking at. And there's a difference.
There's a difference.
There's a difference. And again, I get what she's trying to say, but she can't equate that. Because when we saw, remember when you go out with some of your Caucasian friends and they look at a girl and you look at a girl and they're like, oh, look at the ass on her.
Right.
And you like, what are you looking at?
Right.
She has a long back. That's not an ass.
There you go.
And then we like, that's an ass. Come here. That's an ass. This is the shit she's going through. She don't understand what we're looking at in our perception. That's all. She don't get that. I think she get it, but she's just in denial.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it is, and she's right. Things do change over 20 years, but everything don't change. And what we have here is a big girl with money who don't have motherfuckers clamoring after her like she wants. Like this this motherfucker wanted to go after Captain America. She thought she was gonna fuck Captain America. He's like, I appreciate the compliment. You know what I'm saying? She constantly throwing herself at people and she constantly crying instead of doing it. Like, all of this body positivity shit is just a bunch of shit to trick everybody else into not looking at you and saying, hey, man, you have no standards for yourself. I understand certain people might have a disorder or whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's not even that. It's like, look, we love what you're doing or whatever, but you can't do what you're doing. As Tank said, if you don't have a foot. Right. But you have to take care of yourself. I mean, the numbers don't lie.
Yeah, we could talk all that shit too. That's good, and it's the truth. But let's be honest. We men and we superficial with when it comes to a woman's beauty. Right. There are guys who like that, but that's not what the fuck she wants. You understand what I'm saying? She figured I got fame, I got status, I want top tier, and it's not coming after her like that. And so all she doing is all she does is sit up there and cry. Fact of the fucking matter is, men are visually attracted to a certain thing, and those women who aren't getting the caliber of men that they want to sit up here and say, oh, you toxic, oh, you body shaming, oh, you fat shaming. No, motherfucker, I like a bitch I can put my arms around. I like a woman I could grab her waist like this.
Flip it. She wouldn't take a dude who looked like that.
No,
as well.
She wouldn't. She already said
you
she wouldn't.
You said she would go with Captain America. He don't look like that.
She literally does not like a Ruben Studdard. She would not fuck with her. She said it. She would not fuck with her. Every motherfucking dude is a slender dude. Let me tell you something, man. I don't know if y'all saw that. What's that stripper movie and shit that she was in? She was in the movie with J.Lo. And she was up there, girl, Usher, and them titties was looking like this and shit, doing all this shit. And it's like, come on, man. Like, look, man.
If you in a strip club with J.Lo and the other girls or whatever, and Lizzo's in there as well, who do you think the guy's gonna throw the money at?
There you go.
That's all. It's like stop with the cap. Stop playing.
But my thing is this, Cousin Eddie, we live in a day and age. Listen, back then, if you felt like, hey, I feel like this, I'm this, that, and the other, okay, cool. But now, if you feel, if she feel like she beautiful, so we gotta feel it too. The motherfucker on the Sports Illustrated covers felt like I'm a woman, so we gotta feel it too. You understand what I'm saying? But see, no, bitch, no. You ain't gonna trick.
See what you did, Tank. I thought you was pulling this one.
Oh,
now look, you didn't trigger the off again. Now look at it, man. We had him good, man. We had him in a nice little safe space. Now look at you got him out in these streets. Go ahead, man.
It's well deserved.
And the bad thing is this. The bad thing is this. I've always said this. I contend with this. Lizzo was not an ugly girl.
No, she's
at
not.
all.
Lizzo is not an ugly fucking girl.
I just don't like her saying she's thick.
No. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Lizzo is not an ugly girl, and Lizzo is probably one of the most talented fucking people. Like beyond singing, if you see her play that fucking flute,
Right.
Oh my God. And I think she plays a few other instruments. Motherfucker's talented. Motherfucker is not ugly. She's a pretty girl. But all of this shit, just because you don't see a problem with your body, don't mean that I got to be like, all right, look, okay, you big, you happy being big, I got you. But don't tell me that it's something wrong with me because I'm not attracted to that shit. That's like a motherfucker saying, yeah, it's something wrong with you because you're not, because I'm a woman with a dick and you calling me a man. No, motherfucker, women don't have dicks, bruh.
Right. Like I said, don't get mad if I choose
I'm not with your program.
Not to be on your program, and I choose not to be with a woman. If I pick her up, my back crack. I don't want that. That's my personal preference. It's not being toxic. It's medical. I don't want to be fucking hurt. Right. Trying to do extra shit with your ass. That's all.
But it's not even toxic. That bullshit is only used with men. We don't call these women that be fucking these kids in schools toxic. We don't call these bitches that be keeping their kids away from their men, but let the boyfriend rape the kid. We don't call them bitches toxic. We always come up with an excuse. We don't call these women toxic who hurt their children. We can say, oh, what I'm saying, she just got postpartum depression. You know what I'm saying? Or Munchausen's by proxy. We always come up with a fucking name, but when it's a man, it's toxic. She wanted Captain America out of all motherfuckers. Like, he gonna go over all them white women, all the fine black women, all the fine Latina women, all the fine Asian women to be with her big doughy ass. Nah, man, come on. It ain't happening,
Tank,
baby.
See what you did, Tank?
Come on, it ain't happening. Yeah, if you be realistic, baby.
I really think that us men need to take accountability for some of this shit too.
What's that? Holla at me.
Listen, because everybody goes a little extra. You remember how motherfuckers wanted big rims back in the day, and then all of a sudden, dudes is riding around with 30s.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And dudes want big asses, and then
and now we got this evolution of BBLs. Girls flying home, sitting on their knees.
Let me tell you something.
To get home,
let me tell you something.
They done paid half price to get their ass done.
I'm just saying, man.
Let me tell you something.
We could take some of that.
No, let me tell you something, man. There is a bad misconception that bros will settle for anything. That bros was. Let me tell you something. I had this fat ass Caucasian woman when I was in this training the read meters. Yes, I'm back to it, people. And we was talking, and she liked brothers. She was an older woman, and
she's a queen of spades.
Me and the other brothers, we was sitting there listening to this woman talk, and she was like, "Hey, black men like women with a little bit of meat on their bones." And I said, "No," and the bitch go tell me. Yeah, no, y'all do. Black men like women with a little bit of meat on their bones. I was insulted. I said, no, we like thick women, not fat women. She was like, I said, it's a big difference. Don't nobody, like that's the thing, man. You see, you start to see a lot of these women that wouldn't even, like a lot of these dudes to be dating these white women, right? A lot of these dudes, a lot of those women, motherfuckers be like, y'all wouldn't have never touched the brother. But now you didn't hit the wall. You know what I'm saying? You ain't young no more. The mother cats ain't checking for you, so automatically you think the bros is just like, well, they settle for anything, and that like, yeah, you famous, you got money, but people don't find your body aesthetically pleasing. You can do all the skinny girl poses and shit you want, and look, I'm gonna give her even more credit. She tries, she does the best she can to work out. She be on the treadmill and shit like that. But I don't know what the fuck it is. She must got like some X-Man fat or something like that. That shit won't budge.
Max, man, go.
That shit won't budge.
Go.
She got like metahuman fat.
Man.
She got metahuman fat.
Go, please.
Beautiful girl in the face. Make somebody happy, but man,
for the love of the show, please.
Quit trying to make me think I'm supposed to like your big ass. Come on, man. Nah. I like biscuits, not big bitches, man. Damn, man.
Next. Come on. Hey, he got that off his chest, man.
You don't know?
Yes. I think I might be.
Done.
I don't know.
He's done, man. He's done, man.
We come back to it later.
Yeah, we got to come back to it, man. I hate that. What the fuck is this? Oh,